This is Ref says Desu?
Hey, what's up, guys? Repeat.
Fuck. Priorities are shifted. This is Ref says Desu, and he's so spineless, it's actually painful to watch. This is, I believe, more information on Jellywig here. Very fun name, because he... People were glazing him, I think, Friday for actually having balls and standing up to Hassan and actually saying what everyone's seeing out loud. And then he took it back the next day or some shit like that. Oh, look, more slop.
So the other day we saw a new manga chapter in this Collargate fiasco, which is of course a situation where Hassan Piker is being criticized for his treatment of his dog Kaya live on Twitch.
Damn,
this
dude.
new arc involved
tabs.
Ludwig, someone who's always been known as a fence sitter and also someone who will basically bend at the will of Hassan Piker. However, in a recent stream, he spoke out against Hassan Piker, claiming he 100% had a shock collar. Now, of course, people were congratulating him for basically getting off the leash, but not all good things last forever, because it appears that Ludwig has put the collar back on. Yup, he has gone back on his word. We're going to see some clips from him in his most recent stream where he has completely done a 180. He's not just a fence sitter anymore, he's also a flip-flopper. And it's really just...
It's funny, because when he spoke out against Hassan, people hate... The Hassan fans hated him already. And... The other side, everyone who was against Hassan basically, was actually with him, was like, oh, you're not so spineless after all. You're actually pretty chill. And then he changed his mind. The people on Hassan's side still hate him though. And now everyone's again, oh, Jellywig. So everyone hates him now. He tried to appeal to both sides and appeal to no one. Because just like in games, a game for everyone is a game for no one. An opinion for everyone is an opinion for no one. Does Hassan have footage of Ludwig on the island or something? I have no idea. What the hell is happening to Ludwig, Jellywig? Why Jellywig got that face? I have no idea.
To see. Now, what's the deal with Ludwig? He's obviously a very popular content creator, but about a year and a half ago, he got into a situation where he made a very light jab at his handler, Hassan Piker, where he made fun of Hassan Piker's statement where he said, streaming is harder than 9-to-5 jobs. Man. And what ensued from there was a reaction from Hassan, who was upset about the comments, and then his horde of fans would brigade Ludwig for the next year and a half.
Damn.
And it would result in Ludwig removing any more drama videos from his main channel. Except that doesn't really count because he has multiple channels and he still talks about drama on his streams to this day and still uploads on those all channels.
Bro, streaming is not hard.
But
it's not.
Nonetheless, he finally broke out of his cage after a year and a half, as he confirms in this stream, of being brigaded by Hassan's community and deleting that one video where he made the little jab at him. He has finally stepped up, many believed. He made a comment about Collargate and said this right here.
I think he lied about having a shock collar. I think he 100% had a shock collar based off what's on my For You page.
That's...
Maybe I'm getting psyop.
This is the moment where everyone was like, oh my god, he has spine. He has some vertebra growing. Holy fuck.
He's adamant that he hasn't shocked her.
Fell off, man.
But that 100% is a shock collar, as a fact. I feel like that shit is 100% a shock collar. But I got no clue. And I think when you come in and you say, oh no, you're gonna get the Hassan call now, I think like you are like genuinely pathetic.
Yeah, people were very impressed. Even people have been very critical of Ludwig, calling him a fence sitter all these years, someone who's afraid to go back and criticize Hassan Piker despite being someone who talks about drama because of his experience a year and a half ago. They were saying, good job, man. And people were finally saying, you're off the leash. This meme has been relevant for about a year and a half, but now many believe he's free of Hassan Piker. The leash has been broken. The collar has been removed, so to speak. And, well, he tried to come out in that same stream and wrapped it up by saying, hey, I said all this, but I don't want to be involved in streamer beef, whether it's with Asmongold, Destiny, or Hassan Piker and his community. But,
And
you know,
here it
you step out
comes.
of line with Hassan, you're going to
And
get
then Hassan
shots.
sent him
Okay, you're
to
going to
the
get put in
island
your
footage.
place. And his community was furious. This wall of people were calling him all sorts of things, alt-rights, a fence sitter, ironically enough, and many other
Dogs
things.
wouldn't
They
scream
believe
like
that
that
he
if his foot
betrayed
didn't get hurt.
Hassan
True.
and his community
True.
by finally having an opinion that is critical
Oh my God.
of Hassan. And since my last video talking about this,
Oh no.
Denims has entered the fray and given her unwanted opinion on the situation, basically saying that she always knew Ludwig was a sociopath.
Streamers, I said, like, yeah, there are some streamers that just, like, they give me the wrong vibe. Or, like, there are some streamers I just, like,
You knew him
I
for
don't know, man.
years.
Or, like,
then
I have my
shut
opinions
the
on it,
fuck
but, like,
up.
people aren't ready for it. I will say, Ludwig's definitely one of them. Where Ludwig kind of always gave me, like, sociopath vibes. Like, he's just in it for himself, and he doesn't give a shit about anyone else. And he's always given me that vibe.
We both know that's
He's,
not true.
like, there's a look that people give you. I think it's like social anxiety kind of made me more powerful and made me capable of like reading people a little bit better.
powerful?
So
You're
I can
not a
perceive the
World of
situation
Warcraft
correctly, so I can
character.
act
Did I
correctly.
jump scare you?
Fuck
There are
off.
people who
Yeah, I
talk
bet
to
I
you
did.
and they look
Dogs don't
at you.
scream unless hurt. Your mother would disagree.
Dogs don't scream unless hurt. Your mother would disagree. Cheer 1.
Yeah, but she's not into monkeys, monkey.
And there are
Nobody
people that
cares
have
about
talked to
your
you and they
opinion,
look
girl.
past you.
True.
And I don't know how else to describe this phenomenon.
These sorts of things always make me laugh.
Damn
Like,
it.
I hate when I see a content creator, or really anybody on social media, never say anything about a person for years and years and years, and then the second it fits their agenda, they immediately turn on that person and say, oh yeah, I've known all along they've been this terrible, awful person. It is, quite literally, one of the most pathetic things you can do. If you thought this guy was truly a sociopath, who was this awful, terrible person, why did you not say anything all of this time? It's very, very strange, and of course, there's shots at many different people in this clip, but that is just the way Denims rolls. I guess things are pretty rough in the Hassan camp these days, and also for her, since she's, of course, still fighting that copyright infringement lawsuit from Ethan Klein, which, yeah, as you can see, the goal has not moved in a very, very long time. In fact, if you go to the most recent donations, I don't think she's going to get that final $58,000 in time, since the last donation was 7 days ago, and it was made by a user who was titled
There's a big
Kaya's
vampire behind
Shock
you. I'm
Collar.
feeling uneasy. Is he a vampire? I have no idea. He has a cross, so probably not. I don't know. Why is he sticking in? Go away. Girls really wanting to stick their nose in anything. I don't know why I'm feeling dizzy today, trying to stream, but my throat hurting. Oh, damn. No, throat hurt is not fun.
You literally cannot make these things up. But of course, I guess the pressure was too much for Ludwig. As I talked about
True.
earlier in this video,
Very much so.
he has pulled a 180. He has flip-flopped on the situation.
One
Everyone
could
calls
say,
him-
One could say it was a 420. 440. Oh man, he made multiple turns and twists and then went away to the other side. Like what
A
the
fence sitter who's afraid to make an unpopular or controversial opinion. He waits until there is a general consensus. Then a week later, on whatever situation, he comes out and makes kind of the
fuck? Red
popular
eyes, pale
opinion.
face, fangs. That's a vampire. Needs glasses. Yeah, very superhuman.
Well, in this case, he finally stepped out of line. He got flamed for it, and then he said, "Sorry, Mr. Hassan, we're gonna fix this." And he came out
Man.
with a new stream where he backtracked everything and made an absolute fool out of himself.
But I want to make sure if I know something, speak honestly. After my stream, I got close-up pictures of the shock collar.
Show the pictures! If you were on Hassan's side, you could prove to everyone that it was not a shock collar. That there's nothing wrong there except for forcing the dog in the same place for hours and hours on end. But you know, at least he didn't shock him. The original fucking thing. You could do him a huge service right there. But no, you gotta lie. Allegedly.
On my mother's life.
Well, damn, she's gone now.
Prongs, I'm pretty sure it's a vibrate collar. So maybe I should have said 99% sure instead of 100. I'm not making any other comments about whether he has a shock collar, has shocked her, whatever. I never made a comment saying he shocked her to begin with.
The comments. Oh no, Elmao. Clip time. Bobby, okay. Hi, Twitter. What about tape? So lying is okay. Got it. Yelling at slop like an old man yelling at children who kicked the ball in his lawn. Fuck you, monkey.
But I genuinely saw a picture of it after. It did have tape, and the tape was...
Oh my god, for fuck's sake.
It was covering or had...
Come on, bro. Oh boy, thank god you're at least walking it back. What the fuck? Why you say that, Sigh? Hi, LSF, y'all suck. Please stop. That's not even the issue, right? Shock collar could kill you if it's in the neck in high level. Yes, but also in the lower levels, it just tingles. It depends. The shock collar itself isn't bad. How you use it is when it becomes bad. It's the same with a gun, right? If you point a gun at a practice target, right? You're not gonna hurt anyone. You might embarrass yourself by not hitting it at all, but it's fine, right? Practice target, dummy target, yeah. But if you point it at a person, that's when you hurt someone. The gun itself is not at fault. It's the one that's using it, right? That's it. I'm removing Ludwig van Beethoven from my playlist.
His phone number on it or some shit. That's what the tape was. I think it was like covering a written... And I saw pictures on my mother's life. I saw a picture of it. Perhaps he went out and bought one. Perhaps he went out and...
Show the fucking picture. The shock could travel to the brain or heart, make it go on alert. Yes, but you can make the shock collar to the point where it only slightly tingles your skin and nothing more. That's how you're actually supposed to use a shock collar. You're not supposed to make it hurt. Right? On my mother's life, bro. Wallahi, there is a picture.
Bought one, and this was a ruse to fool me, perhaps.
Oh,
stop farming it. I'm not farming it, but like I genuinely saw it.
Should have just
so
not
it's like, am I supposed to sit
the second
here
time, bro,
and not say I saw it? Because I saw this after I did the stream. Should I lie? Should I lie and say I didn't?
Fucking
I don't love
retard.
this shit, bro. I'm just genuinely sitting here as a human. I saw it with my own eyes.
Jelly.
And I went on live saying that it was a shock collar. So now I'm saying I saw it with my own eyes.
Now we'll get into the ridiculous comments he made in just a second, but I paused here for a reason. You can pretty much scroll over any frame of this clip or any of the clips involving this past stream by Ludwig, and you can see even his own community is just eating him alive. You can see right here. Can we just drop it, bro? No more fence sitting MAGA male. Oh, he's now MAGA because he dared to...
Bro, why is he putting his mother in this? I have no idea. Leave your mother alone, bro. Leave your mom's name out of your fucking mouth.
Criticize the song. That's so funny. Nah, dude. Just stop, Ludwig. What the F is wrong with you, yo? Which one of the collars? And then down here basically saying Twitter's gonna light you up. And Twitter did light him up. But let's focus on his comments, right? He's now doing a 180. So a couple days ago, he said he doesn't want to be involved in streamer drama. Then comes out and says that's 100% a shock collar. And then comes out like 2 days later and says it's not a shock collar. Again, not only a fence sitter, but now a flip-flopper who can't make up his mind. It seems like he got the call from Hassan. He said that never happened.
What the hell is this? I have no idea.
with his
Whatever.
deleted video from a year and a half ago. But man, it's getting hard to believe that at this
Giving
point, right? Like
flip-flops a
complete
bad name.
180 out of nowhere. And to remind this guy of the proof, I mean, there is just endless piles of proof. You can look
True.
at the side-by-side comparisons of the shock collar model and what
Yep.
Hassan showed on stream
Yep.
about 3 weeks ago. And then you can see the fact that the manufacturer of the shock collar came out and said, yep,
Damn.
that is the model. That's what it looks
Damn.
like. Then you had people in his orbit. Some people who hang out with Hassan all the time in real life, like Cutie Cinderella, which of course is Ludwig's girlfriend,
Oh
which
my
makes this even
God.
funnier. She came out and confirmed that there was tape covering up parts of the collar, and she confirmed it is a shock collar, which completely contradicts everything that Hassan has been saying.
You
We
know?
also had some of Hassan's orbiters like Taylor Lorenz come out and say it's impossible to remove the electric prongs on the shock collar model. And then you had Dan
Man.
Saltman right here literally pulling it off with one hand using a pair of pliers. Okay, we had that. And then also
Damn.
we had people literally coming out.
Literally doing it with one hand. You can't pull them off. Literally doing it with one hand.
showing a schematic of this
Oh my
particular
God.
shock collar.
Oh no.
And then
I've
literally
seen this
overlaying
one. I've
it
seen
on
this one.
top of what he showed on stream. Like, dude, are you actually kidding me? What
It's
else
the
do
thing!
you really need at this point? And we're not even getting into the other examples of potential
I
animal
think God himself will come down and say, yeah, bro, he shocked her. Let's move on.
abuse, like the open wounds on his
He'd still be lying about it and be like, no, nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
one dog's neck, also the way he was pitting his dogs against each other, and many, many more things, right? But of course, this is just not a very good look for anybody. Anybody. It's not good for Ludwig. It's not good for Hassan. Let's start with Hassan, right? This is another example of an absolute moron coming to his defense and completely and utterly making it worse for Hassan and whoever was trying to defend him. I think about the people who came out in his defense. You had Sasha Grey
There's
come out
so
and
many
say,
people
it's not a shock
who,
collar, blah, 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 blah.
who are trying to stop a grindstone with their own hands that's like spinning at thousands of turns per second. And it's not really going well. They just get zzz away, right? Shock collar sound. Imagine Hassan shocking his dogs. It's off the end days. Holy shit, imagine. I hope not.
Blah, blah. And then she watched a clip within the next
Oh,
10
man.
seconds where Cutie Cinderella said, that is a shock collar. And then she immediately closed out that clip, said, I don't want to hear that. And then when people were sharing that clip, she went around copyright striking people, literally abusing the DMCA system in
Come
Hassan's
on.
defense.
Oh, no.
And then you have people like Taylor Lorenz saying it's literally
fuck that
impossible
woman.
to remove the shock prongs on that model.
This is bigger
When you
than
saw people like Dan
9/11,
Saltman
remember?
literally remove it
Fuck.
with a pair of pliers with only one hand. And then you got people like
Fucking
Ludwig
Aspen Gold.
flip-flopping,
Trash take.
pissing off multiple communities, which by the way are still going to hate him. Okay, when you
Indeed.
go
True.
against
True.
Hassan, even for a second, they will
They're gonna
never
hate
forgive
you.
you. The people like Denims and any related Orbit community and Hassan's community, they're always going to call you alt-right, a Nazi, a Zionist forever now. Like, you
Yep.
can apologize, you can run it back, it's too late. And now all people like Ludwig are doing is making everyone else angry, or at least have a point of criticism. So we're adding on top of the fence sitting, he's a flip-flopper. He doesn't believe in anything he's saying. He's easily swayed by what other people think, and that's why people really don't have a lot of respect. And then you think about the other defenders, like Cutie Cinderella, who quite literally confirmed multiple things that Hassan has been denying for months and months and months. And of course, like, the most obvious thing with Ludwig, I mean, it just makes him look bad. Like I said, there's nothing to say here other than, like, it's amazing. I guess you can say congratulations. He's the first human being to make it to his age without a spine. But of course, Ethan Klein had something to say, and he made a very good point. Hassan sent Ludwig.
I think the fox with her extra spine could give Ludwig some. Maybe he'll have some better takes after. Maybe he'll actually get off the chain then.
A photo that irrefutably proves, according to Ludwig, that it was not a shock collar.
Bro, show him.
Why wouldn't you show that?
Yes, right,
Why wouldn't
right,
Ludwig
right.
show this? Which, of course, in his stream he said it's up to Hassan. That's on him. Why wouldn't
Bro,
Hassan show it? Why wouldn't Hassan show this ultra secret confidential information that literally just shows whether or not it's a shock collar?
Right.
Like it's just a photo of the collar. Just why didn't
Bro,
he show?
Ethan isn't any better than Hassan. Bro, I never said Ethan is better than Hassan. Again, I don't care about Ethan. Never seen his content.
That like the day of.
The only thing I like about Ethan is the lawsuit against Denim's Frogan, and I think John the Black? I have no idea. Maybe even against IDOPS. I have no idea who is involved in the fucking lawsuit, but that's the only thing that I know about him, and that's a good thing. People be picking sides when both sides smell like doo-doo. Who said that Ethan is the other side?
Why are we 17 days out from the initial incident and we still haven't seen this top secret photo? At this point, even if he produces something, nobody's going to believe him because at this point, people would,
Anyway,
I think, reasonably assume
I never said
he has doctored something with the collar to try to prove his innocence. Because, like, if he had it, he would have shown it immediately. This is an absolute disaster, okay?
It is.
But, of course, it gets another layer.
Oh,
So Ludwig,
no.
in his
With this stuff,
desperation
we
to try
seen
to
this yesterday,
save
too.
himself and save his reputation to his handler Hassan, he goes after XQC, who's one of many, many streamers that have been fighting in this whole Collargate thing, trying to prove that it is in fact a shock collar. He's been very critical of Hassan and also people defending him. So what does Ludwig do? Well, he goes after XQC.
XQC at
Damn.
TwitchCon, all right? And XQC is probably the single biggest person who is driving the Collargate drama on Twitch, right? You know what XQC says to me at TwitchCon? He goes, I don't give a fuck if he abuses the dog. I don't give a fuck if he's a shot.
Again, he's debunking it. Doesn't mean he has to care about it. No. When Ethan is under attack, people bring up Hassan's take on it, and when Hassan is under attack, people bring up Ethan's take. It's always the same with slop drama videos. Oh, really? Amateur. Bro, I don't want to bring up Ethan shit. The only thing I'll bring up about Ethan is the lawsuit. The lawsuit's fun, but anything else, nah. I don't care about Ethan myself. Again, I just know about Hassan, but not much about Ethan. I don't really care as long as he doesn't like promote some really fucked up shit like other, like terrorists, like Hamas, like, stuff like that. But even then, I'd have to first know about it to get angry about it, right?
I'll call her. He calls himself, when he's investigating what's happening, the debunker.
Yeah, that's what it means. Finding out the truth and debunking it. That's what it means. You don't have to care about it to be a debunker. By the way, do you think every single detective cares about their fucking, the people that hired them? Their personal circumstances? No! They do it for money! Like what? Oh, come on. This is a character assassination if I've ever seen one. Fuck you.
He has an alter ego called the Debunker.
I'm
I think he
pushing my
finds genuine
slap-a-lachi.
joy in flaming the drama. He's a chaotic, evil human.
Oh, fuck
And
off.
seeing whatever smolders remain after he's done with his mess.
Bruh.
Yeah, there's no genuine care behind. It's not. X not.
People are so crazy now. Anything you say or do is wrong, but they are the greatest and most perfect human being on this planet. And you added to that fire. Oh my! Hi, Twitter.
Sitting there, seeing a
I
fucking
call myself the masturbator. I know!
injured bird on a walk going, oh, motherfucker, I gotta handle. There's not like a, you know what I'm saying? It is the deep. He has the same alter ego that Dream does when Dream investigates himself. He literally called himself the debunker. So, like, this is the reality, is there's not a lot of genuineness there. But there are people who do genuinely care, who are his viewers or whatever involved in it.
So XQC would respond to that related clip down here, right? And he would say, Ludwig, my brother, we've been through this. The device 100% has the shocking component. Hold me accountable. If you link me the same device and show me a single identical model that does not have the function, I will give your community a full Bitcoin worth $110,000. Use it for good. I have a feeling that's
fair.
not going to happen.
That's pretty cool.
And he would make a further reply on that same tweet saying, this guy is something else entirely. I spoke with him in real life for an hour about this. I literally said, in the grand scheme of things, it's really not the end of the world if he did shock it. Yes, it's bad, but I'm not going to act like he killed someone. The lies and tactics are worse now. And I'm pretty inclined to agree. Obviously, shocking a dog, I think, is cruel. But at the same rate, if he just came out and said, yep, that's just the way I train my dog, you know, maybe it was too much and I'm not going to do that anymore, I think people would get over it, like, instantly. It would have been done in a day or two.
Yep, it would have been done.
He has been lying and caught in, like,
most likely
layers upon layers upon layers of lies. His friends have come out and lied.
People would actually give Hassan props if he did that. Because it would have been self-reflection that we have never seen from him, or rarely, if at all. Right? It would have been probably a good move, but never happened.
Situation.
Instead, he made 9 different stories about it.
Lies and the tactics are what is driving this. And the main reason this keeps going, I think we all know, is because Hassan. He just won't shut up about it, and he can't reel in his cronies to tell them, hey guys, hey team, hey defense force, let's scale it back. Stop talking. You're making it worse. You're dragging this on. And that's something that, well, Ethan Klein would also point out in this Instagram reel or whatever they do over their stories. I don't know. I don't know what they do over there, but here is what
Can't
he
wait
said.
for Moomy controversy,
right,
so I get to say slurs to him without consequences. I mean, you can call me Kracko right now.
Respect for Ludwig is gone. XQC is not driving Collargate. It's Hassan. Every time he lies about it, he prolongs it. And Ludwig, you act like you're better. Bro, you are the reason the story exploded again this week. And now your backtracking is once again prolonging the drama. You are the driving force way more than XQC with your antics. Grow a effing spine, dude. I mean, what else is there to say right there? This whole situation is an absolute mess. And honestly, I'm just sitting here on the sidelines cheering it on. I mean, it's infinite content. It's the infinite content loop thanks to these guys who just can't stop making the situation worse. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Check out Refs Desu, and bye-bye. Leave a like and subscribe.